gentlemen, welcome to the 2025 Nevada State University Commencement. As we get started, it is important that we begin with Nevada State's land acknowledgement. Nevada State Scorpions honor and celebrate the land and resources we are using to sustain ourselves. We are upon the sacred ancestral land of the Nuwu Southern Paiute, the Washoe, the Numu Northern Paiute, the Newe Western Shoshone, and the Pipaamaka Mojave people who live and thrive all around the state of Nevada. We also highlight and uplift all of Nevada's 28 sovereign tribal nations and the 62,000 urban natives that call Nevada home. While we acknowledge the painful history of genocide and settler colonialism that continues to impact our communities, and we honor the people that are past, present, and future stewards of this land. Land acknowledgements represent only a small part of the efforts to establish strong partnerships with Native and Indigenous peoples in Nevada. The Nevada system of higher education offers a fee waiver for qualifying Native learners that covers the cost of tuition. At Nevada State University, we are making efforts to partner with Indigenous leaders to support Native learners and conducting Native outreach efforts to support the retention of our Native learners. Please stand for the Nevada State University ceremonial mace. The mace is carried by Dr. David Cooper, Chair of Nevada State's Faculty Senate. The arrival of the mace marks the official opening of the Nevada State University Commencement Ceremony. We ask that you remain standing, if you can, for the procession of the graduates, followed by the faculty and the platform party. Damas y caballeros, por favor, póngase de pie para recibir el cetro ceremonial de Nevada State University, portado por el Dr. David Cooper. La llegada del cetro marca la apertura oficial de la ceremonia de graduación de Nevada State University. Les pedimos que permanecen de pie durante la procesión de invitados especiales a la plataforma.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Nevada State University's 2025 Commencement Ceremony on this incredible morning that carries with it the promise of new beginnings and adventures. My name is Dr. Darian Pollard, and it is my profound honor to serve as the president of this vibrant and inspiring university. Today, as we gather both in person and virtually, we are united by a common thread of dedication and achievement. This year's commencement marks my fourth at Nevada State, and there is nothing more joyous than the commencement ceremony. It is the manifestation of years of hard work, the fruition of commitment to each of these students that they have made to their education, and the realization of a dream. Each ceremony is a reminder of the incredible impact education has on individual lives and our community. It is a moment to reflect on the past and look to the future with a sense of hope and purpose. To celebrate this moment, I'd like to now ask you all to remain standing as we observe the time-honored tradition of the presentation of the colors presented by the University of Nevada, Las Vegas Army Reserve Officers Training Corps. This will be followed by the singing of our national anthem by student Sydney McKay Brown, who is graduating today with a Bachelor of Science in Nursing and looks forward to beginning her career in critical care nursing. The national anthem will also be performed in American Sign Language by another of today's graduates, Ashley Balnick-Ventura. I knew that was going to happen. A first-generation student who is receiving her Bachelor's of Arts in Deaf Studies and plans to help fill the critical need for interpreters in our community.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free
please be seated. Thank you, Sydney and Ashley, for your beautiful rendition of our national anthem. That was a special gift for each of us. Today, we have the privilege of sharing with all of you this morning on your graduation class of 2025. It is with immense pride that I extend my heartiest congratulations to each of you. Today marks not only a culmination of your academic journey at Nevada State, but also the beginning of a new tradition and a new chapter. I also want to extend warm greetings to all of our guests here today, the friends and families of our graduates, Nevada State alumni, our fabulous faculty and staff, members of our foundation board, and other distinguished guests here today. In particular, excuse me, I'd like to recognize and thank for their support the Nevada System of Higher Education's Board of Regents, including the chair of the Regents and Nevada State's University's Regent, Amy Carvalho. Where is she? Behind, there you go. Regent Erin Bautista, and of course, Chancellor Patricia Charlton, who is in her final month as interim chancellor. I want to thank her for her steadfast leadership, her friendship over the last year and a half. She has truly been remarkable. And additionally, I'd like to acknowledge the university's leadership team that's here with us today. Could they also please stand? Next, I would like to specifically recognize the incredible efforts of the Nevada State University Foundation, as well as other longtime supporters of our outstanding university. They are indeed powerful mentors and guides for us as an institution. I would also like to acknowledge and express my gratitude for our distinguished faculty. They are indeed some of the most talented folks that I have ever had the privilege of working with. Each of our faculty members at Nevada State is deeply committed to nurturing both the personal and the academic growth of every student. At Nevada State, our faculty know your name, and that is personal, and that's something that makes a difference for each of our students. You will often hear me say that I have the privilege of working with the best faculty, and I am confident that that sentiment is shared by today's graduates. And thanks to their innovative teaching methods, faculty open up the worlds of possibility for Nevada State students to advance, to develop their career pathways, and to benefit from various professional experiences. Would the entire faculty please stand to be recognized? Finally, I would like to recognize our outstanding staff and volunteers, especially those who are with us this morning who have worked so hard to make this day possible. I'm often reminded by our staff that this event is not about anyone but the students. Sometimes we can get in our feelings and think it's about us, and they say, no, it's about our students. In particular, I want to acknowledge Danielle Welch for leading the commencement ceremony planning process and the entire marketing and events team. Thank you all so much. So congratulations to the graduates of the class of 2025. What? Yes, give it up for them, y'all. What an extraordinary honor it is to witness this pivotal moment in your life's journey. Looking out across the sea of caps and gowns, surrounded by family and friends and those who stood by you, I'm reminded that we are experiencing a moment of shared communal pride. Today marks not only your personal achievement, but a triumph for your families, your communities, and for Nevada State. You've done something truly remarkable. I am deeply aware of your hard work, your sacrifice, and your profound right to stand in this space right now. And as I look around at all of you, I'm thinking that I'm having a moment that my son recently told me and introduced me to, and he called it sonder. Anybody heard of this term, sonder? Sonder is a word that is to capture a powerful feeling, the realization that each person around you is living a life that is as vivid, layered, and as complex as your own. Each stranger has their own dreams, challenges, routines, and relationships, even if you've never seen them up close. Now, I've become a little obsessed with the idea, especially when we pair it with another concept that's dear to me, Ubuntu. Ubuntu is a philosophy from Southern Africa that teaches us that I am because we are. It is a recognition that our humanity is not fully realized in isolation, but in connection with neighbors, with classmates, strangers, and even with whom those we disagree. Ubuntu calls us to do more than simply notice others. It calls us to honor them, to make space for their stories, and to never mistake independence for disconnection. To live with both Sonder and Ubuntu is to understand that every life is sacred and our lives are deeply intertwined. It means realizing that the quiet student in the back row, the janitor sweeping the floors after hours, the child in the stands watching proudly, are all a part of your story, just as you are a part of theirs. In my time here at Nevada State, I have been continually amazed by the organic sense of community that defines this campus. We are a gloriously diverse institution across backgrounds, ages, and experiences, and yet there is a unity in our commitment to one another. Now, that doesn't mean that we always agree with each other, but it means that we are intentional about creating something meaningful and sacred together. A community doesn't sustain itself passively. It requires an unapologetic commitment to protect it, to nurture it, and to listen closely, to ensure that every person has the right to belong in it. It falls on each of us to build up this community, to reflect its shared aspirations, and to affirm the lived experiences of each member in our community. And so, to that end, I want to say thank you. Thank you for showing up for one another. Thank you for making Nevada State stronger. Thank you for shaping a campus that feels like home. As you step into the next chapter, carry this dual troth with you wherever you go. Everyone around you is living a life that is as real as yours, and your life is most meaningful when lived with and for others. That is the power. That is the sanctity. That is the gift of community. When I think about your time at Nevada State, one word keeps coming to the forefront, and that is community. As you graduate, you are now a part of a community of alumni of Nevada State, 9,500 strong and growing. You may be leaving a campus, but your impact here will echo for generations of future Scorpions. And let's not forget, the community that carried you to this moment extends beyond this arena. Each of us comes from a constellation of support: birth families, chosen families, friends, partners, co-workers, and mentors. Community looks different for everyone, but its importance remains the same. These are the people we lean on when things get hard. These are the people we text first when something exciting happens in our lives. These are the ones who know what we need oftentimes before we know it ourselves. They are the quiet backbone of our success, and you reach this milestone, graduates, during extraordinary times. A global pandemic, economic insecurity, and societal upheaval. I don't mention that to dampen the mood any, but to commend you because you persevered, you endured, and in many ways, you thrived. I suspect that your communities were essential in helping you do so. And what may be most inspiring about all of this is amid everything, you've chosen to serve others, to become nurses, educators, entrepreneurs, scientists. You responded to uncertainty not with retreat, but with purpose. In times like this, we're often trying to search for what we can control, ways to resist despair, to hold on to light. There's a poet, though, who offers one radical form of resistance, and she called it joy. Yes, college years held challenge, academic, personal, emotional, but are those the moments that you'll cherish most? Or will it be the laughter of your friends, the project that finally clicked, the moment that you realized that you could do something you once thought impossible? That is defiance. That's the healing. That's the joy. So to the class of 2025, carry your joy, protect your community, live with Sonder, live with Ubuntu, and never forget that you are a part of the Nevada State family forever, ever, ever, ever. So I'm going to ask you all to help me in a joyful celebration of this class of 2025 of what this beloved Scorpions community has achieved. To lead us off, there are more than 850 graduates from Nevada State University, the second largest class in the history of the institution. That means that there are more than 850 more teachers, nurses, scientists, business leaders ready to head into our community, ready to do good. 318 represent the School of Nursing. 196 represent the School of Education. And 368 represent the School of Liberal Arts, Sciences, and Business. 59% of our graduates are first-generation college students. And as a first-gen college student myself, that brings me profound joy. These students are the trailblazers for the next generation, proving that a college degree is possible for anyone in their community, no matter their circumstances. I'm proud that our First and Fierce program has provided these students with first-gen tassel charms you may see on so many of our graduates here today. Our youngest graduate is 18 years old. Showing incredible dedication to their education that will serve them in their journey. Our oldest graduate is 64. Yeah. That is a reminder that it is never too late to pursue one's dream and that the pursuit of knowledge is a lifelong endeavor. And I want to mention one additional statistic. More than 90 of these graduates were enrolled in their high school's dual credit program, meaning that they're receiving college credit while still in high school. That says a lot. This is just a small sampling of how remarkable this community is. As I conclude my remarks, you should know that I love ending them with a chance for audience participation, in particular of our graduates. I got one last quiz for y'all, okay? Oh, you can do it. It's become a Nevada State tradition, I'd like to think. So I'm going to make a series of declarations or statements, and each one of you has a light stick on your seat. And as I make these declarations, if I say something that applies to you, I would ask you to stand up if you're able, wave your light stick, and proclaim with pride, "I am state," and remain standing. You got that? All right, I think y'all got directions. All right, here we go. For this first one, we're going to initiate a new tradition. One of our graduates, note one, because only one of y'all should be standing up on this one, has served as our mascot Sting over the last several years. Today, we want to recognize this individual, so there should only be one person standing. If you are Sting, stand up and say, "I am state." Woo! Love it. Okay, here's the rest for audience participation. If you graduated from a Nevada high school, stand up and say, "I am state." If you were born and raised in Nevada, stand up and say, "I am state." If you have worked while attending Nevada State, please stand up and say, "I am state." If you are the first in your family to attend and complete college, stand up and say, "I am state." If you are graduating with a family member or have a family member attending Nevada State, stand up and say, "I am state." And just let me take a point of personal pride and give a shout out to my little cousin, Corey, who is graduating today with her bachelor's degree. Where are you at, Corey? If you are a military member in the reserve or a veteran, stand up and say, "I am state." If you are a TRIO alum, stand up and say, "I am state." Okay, I got a good one right now. If you speak more than one language, stand up and say, "I am state." Okay, out of curiosity, if you speak more than 2 languages, stand up and say, "I am state." Should I keep going? All right, anybody speak 3 or more languages, stand up and say, "I'm state." Wow. I love a polyglot, love a polyglot. If you have children, stand up and say, "I am state." If you have grandchildren, stand up and say, "I am state." So I haven't heard the "I am state," y'all. Y'all going about 70% on my quiz right now. If you are a part of the Nevada State community, stand up and say, "I am state." Oh, y'all. If you are dedicated to being bold and great on your next step in your future journey, stand up and say, I am state. And finally, if you are a member of the class of 2025, stand up and say, I am state. Thank you all so much. Graduates, I would love for you to also give a hand clap to your family and friends who have supported and are supporting you today. Congratulations, everyone. It is now my pleasure to introduce our Board of Regents Chair, Amy Carvalho, with the Nevada System of Higher Education. Chair Carvalho.
Good morning. As Chair of the Board of Regents for the Nevada System of Higher Education, it is both an honor and a privilege to stand before you today, surrounded by the future nurses, teachers, scientists, business leaders, and all of the proud graduates who make up the Nevada State University class of 2025. On behalf of the entire Board of Regents, I want to congratulate you on achieving this incredible milestone. We are so proud of what you have accomplished and commend you for your commitment to your education and future. A college education is as important as ever. It remains a leading indicator of engaged and diverse communities, long-term upward economic mobility, and opens the door of opportunity to a whole host of career options. I have no doubt that you will find success as you write your next chapter of your story. As you enter that next chapter, it is my hope that you will remember the importance of some of the foundational values of the Nevada System of Higher Education, including knowledge, integrity, innovation, and most importantly, kindness. I also want to take this moment to thank the incredible faculty and staff who have been dedicated to your success and have helped you to reach this pinnacle. And of course, I want to recognize the family, friends, and loved ones who have supported you throughout your journey. Thank you. So, class of 2025, go forth with a conviction and compassion to do good in your community and in the world. But first, make sure to take this time to celebrate this remarkable feat. And congratulations, Scorpions.
Thank you so much, Chair Carvalho. Now I would like to invite Chancellor of the Nevada System of Higher Education, Patricia Charlton. Chancellor, please.
Good morning. Hello, honored guests, esteemed faculty, family, friends, and most importantly, the class of 2025. Yes, absolutely, come on. Again, my name is Patricia Charlton, and I get the very distinct honor to serve right now as the Chancellor for the Nevada System of Higher Education. This is such an honor to be with you today at Nevada State University's Commencement Ceremony. Each of you made a choice to pursue higher education, not just for a degree, but for an opportunity for growth and for a better future. And today, we celebrate your perseverance, your grit, and the heart that got you here. As Chancellor of the Nevada System of Higher Education, I have the privilege of seeing the remarkable work happening across our institutions, across our large state. And here at Nevada State, that work takes shape in the careers that you've prepared for, whether that's nursing, teaching, public service, or another path that strengthens Nevada's community. And as I often tell President Pollard, walking onto Nevada State University, there's a very special heart and feeling of this amazing institution. This university is helping shape the state's future, one graduate at a time, one family at a time. I'm so inspired by students just like you. Those who have juggled jobs, your family responsibilities, your personal challenges, yet you still found the strength to keep showing up and pushing forward. You represent the very best of what higher education can do and who it is for. No matter your story, your presence here today is proof that opportunity matters, that investing in education is investing in the future of Nevada. Our communities are stronger because of each and every one of you. As a university that proudly serves a diverse minority student body, your accomplishments today send a powerful message about how very, very bright the future of higher education in Nevada is. As you all step into the next chapter, whether it's graduate school, and some of you are doing that here today, a new job, starting a business, or something else entirely, I hope that you will carry with you the lessons that you have learned and all of these people that helped you along the way. Because while today is about celebrating your achievement, it is also about recognizing your potential to shape the future of our state, our community, and really the world. So from all of us at the Nevada System of Higher Education, thank you for letting us be just a small part of your journey. We cannot wait to see what you do next. Thank you. Congratulations, class of 2025. Go out into this world and make us proud.
Thank you so much, Chancellor Charlton. I really want to take a moment and again just thank her for her incredible leadership. The stability that you brought to the system has been tremendous, and I'm just grateful for the impact that you have made. I'd like to invite one of our newest regents and Nevada State University class of 2012 alumnus, Regent Erin Bautista, to present the Sam Lieberman Regents Award for Student Scholarship.
Thank you, President Pollard. It's such an honor to be here celebrating with my alma mater and to recognize an incredible Scorpion with a Sam Lieberman Regents Award for Student Scholarship. This award is named for Regent Sam Lieberman in commemoration of his service and dedication to public higher education in Nevada. It is presented to one student from each institution within the Nevada System of Higher Education to recognize their academic achievements, leadership, ability, and service contributions. I'm pleased to announce that the winner of this year's Regents Scholar Award is Celeste Velazquez. Like so many Nevada State students, Celeste is a first-generation student who found her way to Nevada State after earning an associate degree at a different institution. During her time at Nevada State, she served as a research assistant for the Peer Project, where she helped support the execution of grant activities related to providing professional development and mentorship opportunities to increase belonging and scholarship productivity among STEM faculty. She was also involved with the McNair Scholars Program. She completed a UC Irvine summer research program and co-presented at a national psychology conference. Celeste earned her BA in psychology with a developmental focus and a minor in sociology from Nevada State University. Her current research explores video game avatars and body image. Congratulations, Celeste.
Thank you, Regent Bautista, and congratulations on the outstanding recognition of our award winner. I look forward to seeing what Celeste accomplishes next, because it's undoubtedly that she's going to continue to change the world. Now, yeah, go ahead. I like that. Give it up for her. And now I'm excited to announce the recipients of this year's 3 honorary master's degrees in education. Jason Frierson, the former U.S. Attorney for the District of Nevada and Speaker of the Nevada Assembly, Mary Dean Martin, longtime education advocate, and Richard Perkins, former Speaker of the Nevada Assembly, who will be delivering the commencement address shortly. These honorary degrees are a testament to the power of education to transform lives and communities. They represent not only your extraordinary achievements, but your sincere commitment to the values that we hold dear at Nevada State. Finally, these degrees recognize your dedication to ensuring that future generations of Nevada State students have even more opportunities to access quality education. Each of you has shown your commitment to this ideal of substantive leadership, and I am proud to say that each of you embodies the essence of our unique institution. With that, I would now like to begin the presentation of their degrees and play a few video highlights and honoring the impact of the recipients that they've had on their organizations and the broader community. It is now my pleasure to honor and to announce the honorary degree recipients, starting with Jason Frierson. During his distinguished career in public service, Jason championed legislation related to foster care, healthcare billing practices, housing foreclosures, and public education funding. He made history as the first African American to serve as the Speaker of the Nevada Assembly, as well as the U.S. District Attorney for the District of Nevada. In recognition of his commitment to the students of Nevada, Nevada State is delighted to recognize Jason Frierson with an honorary degree.
I'm so happy to be able to congratulate my very good friend, Jason Frierson, on his honorary degree today. Jason, nobody deserves this more than you. Over the years, I've had the pleasure of working with Jason in many capacities. In fact, I distinctly remember sitting at Gordon Biersch discussing how we both hoped to run for office one day. Who would have thought that we'd eventually serve as leaders in the legislature at the same time, with me being Senate Majority Leader and Jason serving as Speaker of the Assembly. I saw him working as a person with deep love for the self-state and a drive to better the lives of everyday Nevada. Jason worked hard to ensure our state's K-12 system was equipped with the tools it needed to prepare our students for higher education, including by working to pass the very first school funding formula change since 1967, and by supporting hundreds of millions of dollars of education funding. Funding means more than opportunity. It means opportunities for our young people to have options open to them across the board. The work Jason did in the legislature helped and will continue to help the next generation of Nevadans as they enter adulthood.
I just want to congratulate my good friend Jason Frierson for receiving his honorary master's degree from Nevada State University. I can't think of a better person to get this, knowing all of that he's done in our community and will continue to do for education and for our students and their future. Congratulations, my friend.
It was an honor to work with him on so many initiatives to keep our state safe. But more than that, frankly, it's a great honor of mine to call him a friend. Jason, I'm proud of you, my man. Congratulations on your honorary degree. You deserve this recognition and many, many more for the work you've done for Nevada. Congrats again.
Now it is my great pleasure to recognize Mary Dean Martin. Mary Dean Martin has been a transformational leader in literacy, higher education, and literacy engagement. Her passion and generosity has changed the lives of countless Nevada students. She has forever transformed Nevada State as her visionary philanthropy led to the establishment of the Mary Dean Martin Library, a nationally recognized academic institution, as well as the creation of the Mary Dean Martin Writers Project. Through these contributions, I feel very confident in saying that she is a part of the reason why our graduates are here today. It is my deep privilege to express Nevada State's gratitude to Mary Dean with this honorary degree.
When you think about Mary Dean Martin and all that she's done, I think of so many words. Here are a few: kind, generous, thoughtful, strong, independent, and a pioneer.
Mary Dean has been a strong supporter of Nevada State, contributing to the library, which is named after her, has begun a Writers Project Conference, provides for financial assistance for several scholarships. She's just a great supporter of education.
So when I think of Mary Dean, I think of powerhouse in Las Vegas for over 50 years. You know, the old adage about talk softly and carry a big stick. Mary Dean had a really big stick, and by the way, she talked very softly. But difference with Mary Dean and how she wielded that stick, it was always for the betterment of the kids of this community.
An education champion.
Mary Dean, you joined a group of select educators, legislators, civic leaders, the private sector, to envision and fight for Nevada's first state college.
Her legacy will be the establishment of standards, positive standards. You can do it. That kind of an attitude. That's what people will remember about Mary Dean.
Finally, it is my privilege to introduce our final degree recipient. Now, it is not hyperbole to say that we are only here today because of the work of Richard Perkins. While in the Nevada State Assembly, Richard championed the creation of Nevada State University, directing, impacting the accessibility of higher education in Nevada. He has continued to be a fierce supporter of Nevada State as a member of our foundation board. His commitment to education policy, K-12 funding, and the institutional development has left a lasting mark on academic life within the Nevada system of higher education. I'm also excited to share that just after accepting his honorary diploma, he will provide inspirational keynote. Please come forward.
Richard, I want to congratulate you on your being recognized by Nevada State University with an honorary master's degree. You were effective in leading and even using a blunt instrument when necessary to establish a point in time when all of this good that has been done at Nevada State University could begin.
It was your enthusiasm for the college that led companies like the one I work for, NV Energy, and our foundation to be active participants over the Nevada State College's history over the last 20 years.
Richard came to the forefront, was instrumental in getting that legislation passed to help to allow the school, Nevada State College at the time, to form and to begin and grow from that very basic roots to what it is now today.
I spent 10 years on the board myself, and it was largely due to your enthusiasm and what the vision that you had on what a institution like Nevada State University would mean for not only Henderson, but the greater Southern Nevada and Nevada community. The focus on education, focus on nursing met urgent needs of our society, and you have a legacy, and it's very appropriate that you're receiving this honor and that you're giving the commencement, and congratulations to you. This would have not happened if not for your passion.
Lori and I want to extend to you our appreciation for your great work and congratulations.
Thank you. Board of Regents, Chancellor Charlton, President Pollard, fellow honorees, distinguished guests, friends and family of our graduates, and to the Nevada State University class of 2025. Didn't expect tall. I'm going to keep my remarks short, as you're not here to hear me blabber on and damn these robes are hot. And I'm often reminded that shorter is better. For example, the Pythagorean theorem is only 24 words. The Lord's Prayer is 66 words. The Ten Commandments, 179 words. The Gettysburg Address, 286 words. Declaration of Independence, 1,300 words. And the U.S. government regulations on the sale of cabbage are 26,911 words. Longer is not better. Congratulations, class of 2025, and welcome to your new world. Give yourselves a hand. I'm sure you're thinking, yeah, sure, thanks. Turmoil, wars, tariffs, yeah, that sounds great, right? Thanks, man. As you heard earlier from Dr. Pollard, our youngest graduate today is 18 and our eldest is 64. But most are our youngest generation. It's you, your generation, that is exactly what we need now. Fresh ideas, new thinking, and looking forward, not backward. I know you all look at these times with a mix of trepidation, fear, and searching for hope. You are the hope. Get in the game. Just consider, the Nevada State University became real in 2002. We had to overcome naysayers and traditionalists and skeptics. For context, 2002 was just a year after 9/11. Security lines, see something, say something, fear of terror, bombs on subways, chemical threats, and 2 wars. The post-9/11 economy was troubled. Sound kind of familiar? But that generation powered forward. Successful new treatments for cancer, electing our first black president, and for good and bad, the new social media world. While we bemoan the bad, the interconnected world, while scary sometimes, exposed us to people and cultures around the world. We learned, we assimilated, we grew. We understood what others were going through, and eventually different didn't mean scary. You sacrificed and studied. Many of you through COVID probably held down a couple of jobs, and you're thinking, whew, that's over. Nope, It's just beginning. Steve Jobs once said, "The people who are crazy enough to change the world are the ones who do it." So let's be a little crazy. Some people thought I was crazy too. I was raised by my mom, never met my biological father, raised with my two sisters in a 625 square foot home in Henderson. Had to work at my uncle's gas station when I was 11 to help support our family. But my mom instilled in me a work ethic, a sense of possibilities. She told me I could be anything I wanted to be if I put my mind to it and worked hard. She told me that success is because of effort. I worked through high school, right here at Basic High School, and through UNLV. Was the first of my family to achieve a college degree. I was drawn early into public service and became a cop. Later, chief of police right here in Henderson. My concerns for public safety led me to running for the state legislature. Later, I was chosen majority leader and finally Speaker of the Nevada Assembly. That position gave me the platform to introduce and help establish then Nevada State College, now Nevada State University, the one you're graduating from today. Now, I don't say these things to brag, but merely to illustrate the power of caring, committing to others, effort, and yes, getting in the game. In much of what I pursued, I was driven to help others. Barack Obama said, "Find someone to be successful for. Raise their hopes. Rise to their needs." Nevada needed a more attainable and affordable place for higher learning. It may seem fictional in today's world, but with the bipartisan help of Republican Governor Kenny Gwinn, then Democratic U.S. Senate Leader Harry Reid, Mayor Jim Gibson, community leaders like Selma Bartlett and Mary Dean Martin, and many others, we got in the game together. You here are the realization of our hopes. And as you heard earlier from President Pollard, 850 graduates, nearly 60% first in their family, 79% women. And 3/4 of you going into education and healthcare, Nevada's two greatest needs. You are giving us hope and rising to our needs. Thank you, thank you. Recent studies show that a majority of the 2025 graduating students are concerned about the job market. 61% are worried about the impacts of AI and ChatGPT on the job market and their personal futures and opportunities. There is widespread tension, and yes, to some degree, pessimism about what tomorrow may bring. But as I look at all of you today, I am overwhelmed with hope and optimism. Nelson Mandela, imprisoned for years because he was black, said a bright future beckons. The onus is on us, through hard work, honesty, and integrity, to reach for the stars. You are our bright future. Believe in yourselves as we believe in you. Don't accept what's bad. Reach for what's good. I will leave you with a quote from none other than that great philosopher, Dr. Seuss. You're off to great places. Today is your day. Your mountain is waiting, so get on your way. Or as I say simply, now, get in the game. And success is because of effort. Here's to a great life for all of you, leading all of us. Thank you for allowing me to share in this special day with you.
Thank you so much, Richard, for your powerful words and the inspiration that you offered here today. We remain so grateful for what you have done to help Nevada State become what it is today, and we're honored for the opportunity to do the work of ushering in the future. Now it is my profound pleasure to welcome Kevin Osorio Hernandez, the outgoing president of the Nevada State Student Alliance, to the podium. It has been my privilege to work with Kevin during his 2 terms as president of the student body. He is like my other son. Thank you to his mom for sharing him with me. He has been an incredible representative of Nevada State, a staunch advocate for his students, and has left an enduring mark on our campus. Kevin.
Well, thank you so much for that introduction, President Pollard. My name is Kevin Osorio Hernandez, and I am deeply shared to share a few final reflections with you as I close this chapter as the president of our student body. So I invite you to celebrate with me. If there is something that resonates with you, celebrate with me. If there's something that doesn't, celebrate with me. President Pollard, Chancellor Charlton, Chair Carvalho, esteemed faculty, families, friends, and the class of 2025. Congratulations. Today is a very special day, not just because of the obvious in which we are graduating, but we are also celebrating Hispanic Mother's Day. So feliz Dia de las Madres. In fact, this entire weekend is dedicated to honoring our incredible mothers. So I think it's only fitting to take a moment to recognize our graduating moms, the single moms, and all other mother figures, including those who couldn't be here today. I'd like to tell you about one mother in particular, my mom, mi mamá. I am reminded of the sacrifices she made to ensure I could stand here before you. She taught me the value of education, the meaning of service, and the power of compassion. Mamá, este día no solo es para celebrar mi logro, sino también el tuyo, por cada consejo y por nunca dejar de creer en mí. Tú eres mi raíz y mis alas. Gracias, mamá. Mom, this day is not only to celebrate my achievement, but yours as well, for every piece of advice and for never stopping believing in me. You are my roots and my wings, my first teacher in love, perseverance, and service. Thank you, Mom. I also want to take a moment to thank my sisters, Jackie and Kathy. You have both been my fuel, refilling my tank when I'm running low, and reminding me what this accomplishment means to you. You know, they've often told me that if I hadn't gone to college, they might have never even considered it for themselves. But by watching me take this step, they know that a different future is possible. You know, they've often told me, Kevin, you're opening doors for me. Because of you, I know my future can be different. And that is the power of education. It opens doors of possibility. And as a first-generation graduate, I know a degree is more than a piece of paper. It is perseverance and resistance. Resistance to a narrative that was written without my permission. Jackie and Kathy, I hope I can continue being your tour guide on this journey, always lighting your way so that you can reach for the sky, knowing that there's no horizon too far and no dream too big. I love you two so much. I also want to thank my mentors and my professors who shaped my journey, starting with Assembly Member Erica Mosca, Dr. Fernandez, Dr. Rodriguez Campo, President Pollard, Dr. Fry, Dr. Coleman, and the future Dr. Placencia Gutierrez, and my professors in history, communications, and sociology. Thank you all for pouring into me, always keeping my cup full. You taught me to think deeply, lead thoughtfully, and to serve with purpose. I especially want to recognize Dr. Griselda Will. Your classroom was more than a place to learn. I believe it was a place to grow and become. You taught us to reflect, reimagine, and examine history in critical and very fun ways. Thank you for seeing me during my hardest moments, for your care, your understanding, and for the many, many extensions that you provided. I am so grateful. And to you, Nevada State Scorpions, thank you for your trust to serve as our student body president these past 2 years. This year, I also had the honor of representing over 110,000 students across our great state in the Nevada system of higher education as the chair of the Nevada Student Alliance. You know, this chapter has been transformational, and I have come to reflect on what leadership means. I've learned the importance of knowing when to speak and when to observe, when to lead with action and when to listen, the importance of seeking to understand before being understood. Leadership is also about As Adrienne Marie Brown says, it's about seeding the future, about planting and modeling the values of compassion, service, and unity, about uplifting those around you and building bridges when the world tells us to build walls. And right now, this world is loud. We are graduating at a time when compassion for the stranger, the immigrant, the unhoused, the poor, and the most vulnerable populations in our community is unrecognizable. We are existing in a moment where compassion is painted as weakness and diversity is dismissed as division. But do I have a secret to share with you? Compassion is not weakness. It is courage, it is resistance in its most human form. It is to refuse the othering of people, the type that dehumanizes. To have compassion is to say, I see you. I see your soul even when the world wants to look away. It is to say, I see your humanity even when it's hard to face. It is to know that we have far more in common than what separates us. You know, when we choose compassion, we disrupt hate and we begin to heal. And in this moment, I believe that healing is a collective practice, and it starts by seeking understanding over vengeance. To my classmates, I see more than just graduates. I see disruptors and healers. And I want to spend some time here to reflect on what it really means to be a disruptor. You see, one part of my story you may not know is that all my life I have lived in a home where fear and violence defined my everyday. I learned too young how to read a room, how to decipher the sound of footsteps, and when to react when the silence became loud. My family and I are survivors of domestic violence. But what I know is that I am disrupting that cycle, and it stops with me. And similarly, in one way or another, we are all survivors of moments that try to silence us, of moments that try to break us, of moments that try to diminish our worth. And today, we name ourselves as disruptors and healers. We disrupt cycles of poverty, harm, and the systems meant to keep us small. Today, we shatter the chains of the past and prove they do not define us. We are survivors, but survival is not our only story. We are also seeds, seeds of healing, resistance, and liberation ready to grow and reshape the future. We are, as LaFonza Butler says, Generation Now, educators, nurses, speech-language pathologists, and change makers of our communities. This country needs us and needs our voices to be sharp and bold, but also tender and loving. Graduates, as you move forward in your leadership, remember that our education is a tool to serve and heal. And as Marianne Wright Edelman says, service is the rent we pay for living. Wherever our paths take us, may we carry an unwavering commitment to service and the courage to choose compassion in a divided world. And as we take steps ahead, I don't know about you, but I know that I have bills to pay and I have seeds to plant. And so I leave you with this reflection from In Lak'ech, a Maya philosophy that I believe informs how we should move forward. Tú eres mi otro yo. You are my other me. Si te hago daño a ti, if I do harm to you, me hago daño a mí mismo. I do harm to myself. Si te amo y respeto, if I love and respect you, me amo y respeto yo. I love and respect myself. Let this be our compass as we move forward, not just as graduates, but as disruptors and healers. If we hold this as a virtue, we must then choose to model it by seeding the future. So, graduates, will you join me in planting seeds of compassion? Will you join me in planting seeds of courage? Will you join me in planting seeds in deserts? Will you join me in planting seeds that disrupt cycles of hate and harm? After all, we will reap what we sow. Graduates of Nevada, remember, they may try to bury us. They can try to silence our stories, erase our roots, rewrite our history, or question our worth. But they didn't know we were seeds, seeds that will bear the fruits of courage, compassion, healing, and of love. And love, as Maya Angelou reminds us, love liberates. Love liberates. Congratulations and felicidades, class of 2025. Now, as my final act as the representative of our student body, it is my privilege to introduce to you our student speaker, Summer Alger. Summer is graduating today with a bachelor's degree in nursing and is celebrating with her husband of 20 years and 5 beautiful children. I am so excited for the wonderful message Summer has to share. Please join me in welcoming Summer to the podium.
I'm going to move this up a little bit. Distinguished guests, faculty, parents, family members, friends, and of course, you beautiful Nevada State graduates. Can you believe we finally made it? We are here. This is really happening. Feel free to take a moment and pinch yourselves. This is not a dream, my friends. For some of you, this may be an accomplishment you set your sights on right after high school. For others of us, it has taken decades to get here. But we are here. Let's take a moment to thank everyone who helped us get here, shall we? Thank you to all the loved ones who picked up the slack when we were busy studying, writing papers, and preparing for or taking exams. Thanks for being patient with us. Thanks for taking care of the kids, running the errands, cleaning the house, making the meals while we had to check out periodically to focus on our schoolwork. We could not have done this without all of your support. Graduates, can we please give applause to all the people here today who helped make our dreams come true? My group. Thank you to every one of you for also being here today. Fellow graduates, I want to talk with you today about something I've been studying lately. Did you know that positive thinking can make you more powerful than you currently are? In 2023, the Mayo Clinic published information highlighting the potential benefits of positive thoughts. These include an increased lifespan, lower rates of depression, lower levels of distress and pain, greater resistance to illness, better cardiovascular health, reduced risk of death from heart disease and strokes, reduced risk of death from cancer, respiratory conditions, and infections. Your positive thoughts also help you to cope better during hardships and times of stress. When you give yourself positive messages, it improves your life in so many ways, and it draws others to you like a light. So, what messaging are you giving yourself these days? Are you taking care of yourself? I currently work as a school nurse and as an ICU nurse. I frequently see people who give themselves self-defeating messages. They say out loud, "I am not getting better, I am getting worse. I don't know if I'll ever be able to take care of myself again," or "I think my injuries will never heal." Guess what? When your mind speaks these words, your body follows. These patients have long, painful recoveries. if they recover at all. Today, I want to teach you what I try to teach my patients. I give them homework to say these phrases at least 5 times a day aloud. I am powerful, I am strong, I am healing. Even hearing these words is empowering. Today, I want to share with the graduates and everyone in attendance 4 phrases to say out loud at least 5 times a day. You need to say this out loud so your body and mind can be impacted by the sound of your voice speaking these affirmations to yourself. Please, graduates, repeat after me. I am good. I am brave. I am powerful. I am loved. Now that you have these hard-earned educations, use this knowledge to better the lives of those around you. If you studied business, go and help build people's businesses, help them be successful so they can take care of their families and you can successfully take care of yours. If you studied education, give your very best to your students. Help them learn all they can so their lives can be enriched and improved because of your impact on their lives. If you studied nursing, go out and care for your patients who need so much help and support. Be patient when they are in pain. Ask to hear their stories and help them see that they are special and teach them that they are powerful too. And education opens opportunities to positively influence the world. Keep your head on a swivel. Look around for those needing your help at the grocery store. Put your phones down in the elevator for a time and connect with someone who feels alone. Take the time to ask your loved ones about their day and then really listen. As you go about doing good, you will create ripples of change in the lives of those around you, and you will see how powerful you really are. So class of 2025, and everyone in the Thomas and Mack, please repeat after me one more time. I am good. I am brave. I am powerful. I am loved. I am loved. I am loved. You are loved. Now, let's go out and change the world, Scorpions.
I don't know about y'all, but I feel like I've been to church here today a little bit. It feels good, this positive energy, and it's so Nevada State. Thank you, Summer, for sharing that wonderful perspective with us. Thank you, Kevin, for sharing your truth with us. I am so grateful that our community will be receiving such compassionate care from someone such as Summer and such wonderful leadership and teaching from someone such as Kevin. Let us hold on to these positive affirmations. I'm going to say them all the way on the way home. I am loved. I am loved. I am loved. I love how she said that. So now, ladies and gentlemen, the moment that you have all been waiting for. Provost and Vice President Dr. Sarah Fry, please come to the podium to start the conferral of degrees.
The conferral of degrees is always a profound and meaningful milestone. It marks the fulfillment of a dream, not only for our graduates, but also for the families, friends, faculty, and mentors that supported them along the way. It is both an honor and a privilege to share in your celebration today. On behalf of the faculty of Nevada State University, I verify that upon confirmation by the registrar, the graduates have met the degree requirements for their degrees. President Pollard, I present to you the Nevada State University candidates for the class of 2025. We will welcome the candidates to the stage by academic school. As our graduates cross the stage today, you will notice the varied academic regalia worn by the graduates. The regalia not only honors scholarly tradition, but it also serves as a visible symbol of the hard work and dedication each graduate has put forth to reach this moment. Our master's degree graduates are wearing the distinctive academic hoods. The colors indicate the degree discipline and the university. The design and length of the hood and the robe indicate the master's level of the degree. Graduates wearing gold cords indicate they're graduating summa cum laude. Silver cords indicate magna cum laude, and bronze cords indicate cum laude. These are graduates who, through their consistent diligence and excellence, have achieved the highest academic honors. We also have our veterans who are wearing red, white, and blue cords. A heartfelt thank you to those graduates for your service. I would now like to ask Dean Bernell Pelchier-Glaze and Associate Dean Felix Simeo to please come forward to present your candidates from the School of Education.
President Pollard and Provost Fry, I would like to present the 2025 candidates from the School of Education earning a Bachelor of Arts degree in speech pathology, early childhood and early childhood special education, elementary education, and elementary education with the following concentrations: bilingual education and special education. Candidates earning a Bachelor's of Arts degree in secondary education with the following concentrations: English and social studies. Candidates earning a Bachelor's of Science degree in secondary education with the following concentrations: biology, mathematics, and physical science. And candidates earning a Master of Education degree in speech language pathology. Congratulations to our graduates.
Ciara L. Silvia. Lisa Danielle Nelson. Mandy Harrington. Caitlin Rose Huck. Janina Joy Wilson. Sarah Regina Salazar. Haley Kirsch Tucker. Kylie Van Wagenen. Madison L. Brown. Lenisa Sabella. Annalie Mae Ross. Jessica Day. Brooke Osmus. Tammy Scrivener. Melissa Marie Resley. Michelle Lee Bossler. Andrea Guadalupe Gonzalez. Lori Denise Jones. Marissa Michelle Hare. Perla Martinez Gomez. Bethany Lynn Devaney. Shania Alonso. Bianca Stella Perez. Alondra Castellanos. Jenna Ann Chizumi Shakala. Cheyenne Corina Solomon, Anna Delia Orozco, Jillian Nicole Muse, Ebony L. Reed, Taylor Curran, Samantha Lee Gould, Alexandra Canelli, Javeli Vega, Mirna Dalen, Gabrielle Rizal, Adriana Flores, Ruby Munoz Aguiluz, Megan Elizabeth Harding, Emma Cahealani Hunt, America Gomez Oropeza, Melissa Bustos, Johanna J. Valladolid, Danica San Agustin Atienza, Eliana Genevieve Chesnik, Hannah N. McCallson, Princess Natasha Isabel Ramos Asuncion, Madison Renee Spilett, Samantha Susan Mendoza, Maria Patricia Rojas, Savannah Leona Dyer, Brian Michael Wimmer, Carolyn Elaine Cortman Granados, Kelsey Lauren Bacon, Cynthia Guzman, Amy McGee, Alejandra Gomez Ochoa, Carol Ann Oates Martinez, Vanessa Figueroa, Alyssa B. Myers, Paris Maev Arnold, Rhiannon Mickalum, Alejandra Cardenas Fernandez, Kyrie Alexandra Chesney, Yuleni Martinez Leva, Brianna Christine Jensen, Stephanie Ellen Jean Venditoli, Eric Zacharias Freeman Henson, Angie Lee Lyon, Nakia Serber, Valeria Gutierrez, Maritza Adriana Bermudez, Mauro Matias Acosta, Tessa Sioban Gilmer, Brianna Nicole Ramirez, Christina Marie Powell, Casey Lane Reynolds, Tyler Frederick Wesseldine, Samantha Guadalupe Garcia, Veronica Lynn Fox, Haley Ann Epler, Elizabeth Lopez, Jessica Carnahan, Tiffany Loy, Marissa Webb Rainwater, Caitlin Vittorino, Monica Louise Rosa, Jamie Wellington, Jasmine Vasquez, Alexis Paige Overton Watrous, Nicolette Brian, Anna D. Villano, Ashley Jasmine Orellana Garcia, Julia Salas Chavez, Rory Solomon, Angela Marie Gerlin Guevara, Karina Michelle Torres Velasquez, Paige Taylor Kutsenda, Augustine Avila Garcia, Charlene E. Maganis, Michelle Alexandra Garcia Aguirre, Natalie Joy Nang, Yamel Quetzali Vasquez Hernandez, Raquel Marianne Gorman, Lorena Hernandez Quintero, Karen Joanna Duarte Lopez, Arcadia Jean Passini, Nudia Caro Moreno, Maria del Carmen Valenzuela, Anaí Robles, Maria Alexandra Mora Castro, Maria Jose Cano Cano, Jane Nicole Reed, Jubilee Lucero Izita, Guadalupe Serna Carrillo, Alejandra Gonzalez Mendez, Deanna Maureen Honori, Kalia Janae Thrower, Michelle Mendez Yala, Hannah Danielle Silverman, Luisa Fernanda Cano Lima, Autumn Elizabeth Brown, Diana Bazians Castillo, Caitlin Renee Allen, Cynthia Vargas Garcia, Jessica Jaramillo Becerra, Christina Ann Alas, Solangel Gemez, Carmen Chavez Mancia, Gilda Andrea Espinoza Ramos, Diana Corrado, Taylor Lewis, Mary Frances Fajardo Fagan, Brisa Castro, Yillian Arlet Rodriguez, Arcadia Jean Passini, Yesenia Villalba, Andres Leon Espinosa, Shelby Rebecca Rogers, Devashni Gould, India Rose Jeanette Hill, Sarahi Ali Gutierrez, Michelle Valdivia Martin, Debani Alejandra Moreno, Jorge Oliva Garcia, Courtney Danielle Pospisil, Yvette Victoria Morasa, Denise Bravo Barriga, Abigail G. Luna, Samantha Lucille Lilligard, Alejandra Lopez Gutierrez, Jennifer Marie Cook, Sandra Stephanie Mendoza, Paula Adumares Salcido, Sean Denise Villas, Eileen Castro. Ashley Daireli Gonzalez. Erica Patricia Milara Garcia. Natalie Susan Crouch. Marcela Alejandra Carrillo Soto. Elizabeth Herrera. Maria Kuzmanowski. Gladys Soriano. Reagan Nicole Fahey. Whitney Rose Horde. Morgan Lee Archer. Elizabeth Rivera Sandoval.
Dean Elizabeth Gunn and Associate Dean Jonathan Dunning, please come forward to present your graduates.
President Pollard, Provost Fry, it is my pleasure to present the 2025 candidates from the School of Liberal Arts, Sciences, and Business, earning bachelor degrees in Allied Health, Biology, Business, Communication, Criminal Justice, Data Science, Deaf Studies, Engineering Technology, English, Environmental Resource Science, History, Human Health Science, Interdisciplinary Studies, Mathematics, Psychology, Public Administration, and Visual Media. As our graduates cross the stage, you may notice that some of the graduates are wearing black and red cords with their academic regalia, or have on red soles with black insignia. This signifies that they are members of the English Honor Society. Graduates wearing blue and silver cords are members of the Psi Chi International Honor Society for psychology students. Graduates wearing black and gold cords are members of the Anatomy and Physiology Honor Society. Lastly, graduates wearing white cords are members of pre-professional clubs, which serve students that are pre-medical, pre-dental, pre-pharmacy, and pre-veterinarian. And now our graduates.
Dominic Paul Renning. India Aliyah. Melanie Aragon Silva.
Patricia Cepelin. William Donald Wilson. Jessica Marissa Gonzalez. Alyssa Elaine Lieutenant. Osvaldo Diaz Tajimaroa. Paula Sky Anguiano. Rebecca Loy. Isaiah Joe Abalana. Rachel Brooke Tyler. Andrea Elizabeth Cisneros. Grayson Day O'Neill. Tara Rich. Sierra Morgan Shepherd. Javier Fernandez. Sebastian Kibuyen. Jacqueline Melissa Flores Hernandez. Stephen Christopher Budlong. Emily Aleda Lopez, Alexis Chakang, Cheyenne Kalanani Navarrete, Sophia Liliana Heitman Aren, Madison Marie Davis, Maria Lynn Steve, Omar Rivera Topete, Yahara Hurtado, Maria Cruz Alcala Hernandez, Carlos A. Loren Enriquez, Nayanayi Garcia, Rihanna Alina Romero, Cristina Avalos Guillen, Brisa Hernandez, Miriam Savage, Dana Marie Artis, Gabrielle A. Dias, Melanie Giselle Pantaleon, Celeste Velasquez, Kevin Alexander Osorio Hernandez, Maya Hurd, Julian Matthew Yoshibura Nakama, Caleb Gage Radins, Jimena Gonzalez Vargas, Ashley Paige Taby, Adam Thomas Shields, Jody Ann Cannon, Isaac Navarro Lopez, Kimberly Ann Bennett, Alexander Stafford, Miguel Correo Galicia, Zena Alexandria Aden, Mariana Powell, Justin Lynn Henley, Naomi Suzuko Robb, Alexis Marie Arellano, Gage Patrick Strait, Elisa Consuelo Benabi, Carmen Thomas, Ariana Jade Segura, Tobias Dean Jones, Dauri Abreu Garcia, Alaya Lorraine Davis, Maria Jose Landaverde Gonzalez, Valerie Valeska Sosa Cali, Victoria Elizabeth Garcia Cortez, Lisbeth Velez, Edamaim Rodriguez, Dayton Chase Vasquez, Ibn Mills, Diego Jesus Martinez Corrales, Adrian Nunez Aguilar, Eileen Magali Mendoza Mendoza, Emily Carolina Cortez, Vanessa Marquez Perez, Angelica June Benitez Tangunan, Samantha Ann Roy, Lyle Anthony Agoncillo Abapo, Ashley Balneg Ventura, Rodrigo Javier Arancibia Arenas, Carol Cable, Raisa May Abila Umipig, Honey Cinnamon Houston, Rebecca Elizabeth Hossier, Sydney Addison Rust, Hannah Kathleen Newmarker, Marlene Franco Gomez, Michaela Margaret Ward, Jasno Orkaur Shergill, Nicholas Ayon, Cindy Lisbeth Martinez, Savannah Madison Nordwall, Brittany Nicole Garcia, Brina Lourdes Hurry, Tiffany Bree Gettings, Nicole Ledesma Rodriguez, Dawn Lachelle Wagnar, Megan Elaine Hartong Newman, Thalia Perez Miranda, Christopher Jacob Crisostomo Stambo, Brianna Melissa Wold, Citlali Paola Romero Verdin, Kendall Gray, Denise Mariel Victorino Grande, Nevea L. Towels, Soleil Amelia Barg, Rihanna Gabrielle Magpantay, Dennis Orlando Morataya, Jesse V. Touch, Jacqueline Gurola de la Torre, Enrique Soto Hernandez, Jessica Lynn Mason, Nicole Marie Nelson, Kaylee Bree Morse, Haley Ann Will, Justin Alberto Quevedo, Bianca Irinko Seeger, Lena Wu Charles, Eileen Diaz, Rose Tang Tung Reasons, Jason Farrell Rice, Tristan J. Correa, Lila Debra Tañón Ochoa, Juan Carlos Diaz Chaides, Marina Mayo Mills, Alexis Lynn Lockwood, Remington Aaron Peterson, Kaylin Rose Yarbrough, Brandon Craig Lawson, Emma Ryan English, Ella Oliveri, Lauren Esquivel, Kagan Franklin Squire Lloyd, Miracle Lay Coloma Quinto, Jasmine Paulette Villagomez, Kylie Ray Gibson, Katie Denise Hernandez, Lucas Ramses Gruber, Isabella Rain McKaylee Gallego, Genesis Maria Daniel Hernandez, Nicole Gabrielle Sammy, Elise Ann Zhao, Clarissa Ani Poirava Pulotu, Laurel Page Abbott, Melanie Kareem, Nancy De Santiago, Jessica Stratton Meehan, Tyler Bracken, Eileen Silva Fernandez, Charles Elbert Denny, Cami Amber Lujan, Kyle Garrett Stevens, Lance Irvin Joshua De Leon Gamboa, Mackenzie Lauren Klassen, Melody Nicole Flores, Travis Cole Wilson, Renalyn May Vergara, America Laura Oropeza, Sylvia Yamila Nava de Leon, Shady Yarith Moravira, Tatiana Jordan Vasquez, Sabrina Quivy, Brandy Minier, Yvette Samantha Perez Leyva, Amanda Ray Maganes, Elijah Harman, Ashley Lynn Garay, Yvette Rose Brown, Melanie Juliana Pedrosa, Rebecca L. Smith, Medeja Shavira, Taylor Breeze Ulrich, Zhao Ji, Molly Tien Mizrachi, Robert Devin Kay, Jessica Hoagland, Kyle Marie Ventura, Marcos Paulo Turnbow, Lilian Gonzalez, Yesica Alejandra Rodriguez Morales, Devry Kayleen Statham, Karen Mendoza, Brittany Marie Charamella, Haley Webb, Michael Parrish, Ashlyn Cecilia Thornton Dinius, Torrance T. Douglas, Victoria Johnson, Willie Price Brooks, Mia Angeline Calderon, Camila Sotelo Taboada, Brenly Alexandria Campo, Carson Marie Kinsley, Janelli Ariana Perez Heredia, Grecia Tamara Corral, Marisol Elvia Trujillo Medina, Sarah Elizabeth Naimolsky, Tasia Josefina Morales Tovilla, Justin Bolalin Del Rosario, Evelyn Leslie Gomez Diaz, Leslie M. Arias, Alex Rafael Mendoza, Robert Lloyd Bobby Morris, John Mark Yangamanabet, Carlos Manuel Fernandez Cruz, Alexis Lopez, Tanya Diaz Olvera, Nayela Razan Champion, Jana Zaray Parker Muhammad, Anaya Alexis Inman, Desmonique Latrice Patsy Day, Alexis Savannah Guzman, Estefani Mendez, Gisela Baltazar, Brianna Isabel Pineda, Marian Alvarado Garcia, Alyssa Ann Bailey, Salman Ali Kera, Faye Lene Hollis, Charlie Ann Price, Herman Samuel Hernandez, Jessica Jasmine Portello Pola, Ashley Maldonado Hernandez, Peyton Morgan Clancy, Ariana Gasca Rodriguez, Adan Macias, Julian Paez Cruz, Douglas A. Martinez, Alexa Marie Jimenez Orallo, Tuscany Chatterpaul Taylor, Jenny Mercedes Castillo Manzanares, Malaysia Gabrielle Cheveret, Melody Alexis Miranda, Sharon Judith Jimenez, Stephanie Saucedo, Lexi Marie Dawson, Haley Rose Young, William Richard O'Brien, Thomas Biagio Marino, Vernell Anthony Lewis Jr., Jesus Alfredo Lara, Morgan L. Whedon, Kimberly Eileen Medina, Daniel Dale Leckie, Adeline Jaslyn Diaz, Cody Ruben Popka, Jose Manuel Granados Flores, Alexis Taylor Zolina, Jocelyn Odeno, Mia Rodriguez Perez, Jennifer Angelique Morrison, Jade Putri Iri, Megan Jean Lamboy, Eleni Balcazar Amador, Lexis Marie Bell, Jocelyn Acosta, Christian June C. Donato, Jessica Olivas, Shay Emily A. Strike, Gabriela Lopez, Gabrielle Marie Mercer, Michael Thomas Clark Jr., Eric Hernandez, Donahy Ortiz Mondragon, Daisy Farias Vargas, Alondra Escobedo Montes, Alma Rosa Magallanes Robles, Adolfo Alvarez Cipres, Evelyn Champson Choi, Karen Guadalupe Moreno, Cristobal Eduardo Gonzalez de la Torre, Axel Wilson, Ariana Siglindi Moore Anderson, Corinthia Natai Plummer, Bailey Liam Schneider, Andrea Bonilla, Natalie Hernandez, Janet Carvajal, Janet A. Vences Balvas, Lauren Ashley Graff, Andres Reyes, Kimberly Edith Martinez, Haley Lynn Gazzara, Zoila Sofia Reyes, Ariana Kenda Donato Beltran, Mihaela Spiridone, Estefania Johnson, Marvin L. Mosley, Alexandra Louise Javier Glinoga, Melissa Natalie Infante, Estrella Ugarte,
Dean June Eastridge and Associate Dean of Nursing Ipuna Black, please come forward to present your graduates.
President Pollard and Provost Fry, it is my honor to present the 2025 candidates from the School of Nursing earning bachelor's degrees. Congratulations to these students for their hard work, dedication, and caring spirit. As our students cross the stage, you may notice that some of the nursing graduates have a purple cord on their academic regalia. This signifies that they have been inducted into Sigma Theta Tau, International Honor Society of Nurses. To be eligible, students need to be in the top 35% of their class and display leadership qualities. And now our graduates.
Eduardo Santos Centono III. Cadiz Gurma.
Edriel Marie Ulep Ramirez, Alex Michael O'Leary, Rika Alexandra Matias, Justin Michael Jolly, Allison Ramos Torrado, George Diaz, Ashton Kirsten Mantolino, Luis Alfonso Carrillo, Dora Jacqueline Anguiano, Kiana Aline Stewart, Janet Rodriguez, Kaylee Janelle Garcia Sanchez, Divya Patel Oberoi, Mallory Guzman, Courtney Brianne Klump, Ariana Arciosa, Devin William Hill, Elizabeth Love Chatier del Rosario, Dexter Pulvera Corpuz, Mariana Ivone Ceja Ceballos, Melissa Delgado, Dylan Quay, Alicia Wright, Jessica Lauren Hernandez, Katia Esmeralda Leal Munguia, Valerie Rose Salazar, Carla J. Robledo Matadamas, Dulce Anay Hernandez, Isabella Ann Watkins, Haley Pescador Dadiz, Adriana Martinez Marcelones, Rachel Kiona Fermo Tamayo, Maria Josefa Mercedes Lang, Julia Goebel, Joseph Vitellaro, Angeli Reddy, McKenna Lee Fields, Charles Adam Nolte, Brittany Leanne Geyer, Grace Adeline Varney, Joanny Jacqueline Caba, Rebecca Hopkins, Summer Leilani Lee Auger, Ian Patrick Moyers, Patrick Aldaca, Connor Christian Bentley, Savannah Day, Alexis Nicole Salerno, Zara Victoria Ramirez, Frederick V. Salo Jr., Itzel Heredia, Kaylin Dene Hall, Juan Carlos Bombasi Domingo, Haley Marie Seja, Shea Cabrera Alajo, Maria Guadalupe Velasquez, Kayla Marie Cedillo, Amira Jasleen Amai Vardi, Jasmine Tea McKeel, Angelica Sackleshot, Emily Guadalupe Diaz Diaz, Kristen Sierra Miller, Darren W. Long Jr., Brielle Paris White, Linda Marie Hastings, Jessica Jennifer Santana Hernandez, Marissa Heenan Niles, Anne Nicole Vargas, Alessandra Natasha Chu Notargiacomo, Jorge Gomez, Elena Carowin Americo, Anilson Jesus Contreras, Sarah Allison Schmidt, Pablo Estrada, Dennis Abigail Bautista, Diego Aspetia, Gabrielle LeMay Haig, Alejandrina de la Cruz, Jasmine Elaine Salango Cauile, Litzy Michelle Martinez, Karen Magdalena Sanchez, Rachel Uimana, Grant Joyner Mosley, Melanie Sheree Gales, Cody Woods, Brendan Scott Spears, Samantha Joy Rivera Aris, Trevor Anthony Smith, Natalie Elizabeth Ison Lagamayo, Yamelis Eyasu Yigzao, Andrea Alexandra Araiza, Geraldine Ermida Gonzalo, Gilberto Gonzalez Chavez, Veronica Yang, Natasha Ho Paul, Ria Francisco Sayas, Elena Yulia Tuli, Mary Lucille Dizon Serrano, Jael Gutierrez, Dominique Otero, Milena Avatisian and Jasmine Jean Manuela Zicate, Samantha Lopez, Kelly Fernandez Torres, Ana Maurice Garcia, Gisael Cobian Chavez, Dilcia Leticia Duarte, Brianna Nicole Chafee, Alexis Cara Gabionza Ginsatao, Carla Elena Perez, Madison Lee Martinez, Rafaela Daniela Carrillo, Jasmine Edith Corona, Ana Maurice Garcia, Michelle Ann Hester Lobos, Leah Isabel Jensen, Jesselyn Ann Anderson, Solina Srerath Nien, Almadelia Verona Garcia, Noelia Guadalupe Garcia, Nina L. Lopez, Valerie Michelle Renfro, Joni Lewin Elston, Talia Shea Patterson, Vare Trezor Meneta Accord, Celine Lace Rodriguez, Holly Marie Britt Marino, Josie Elaine Smith, Sean Terrence Sullivan, Ashley Renee Malouf, Nicole Adele Dexter, Maria Elena Mendez Amaya, Jason Rodriguez, Gabrielle Cardenas, Jesus Gonzalez Mendez, Maria del Carmen Hernandez Cano, Laura Elena Pino, Sarah Karen Stewart, Khadija John, Marianne Haro, Elizabeth Guadalupe Korn, Taylor Marie Gravdal, Lisette Quirino, Victor Manuel Villegas, Keana Sumie Makana Onalani Mactagon, Gerard Felizmina Vire, Marilyn Baru Degas, Jalen Tremaine Jones, Tanya L. Hatfield, Andre Bolalin del Rosario, Aranza Alexandra Marmolejo Ramirez, Mia Polais, Chinyere Linda Anuoha, Jasmine Meza, Eric Cisneros, Nayeli Zeltsin Laureano Gomez, Chrissy Alessandra Amarillo, Alia Ochagavia Caparoso, Jacqueline Ray Bognot, Colleen Leigh Nasal Howe, Madison Dakota Roper, Crislin Ann Quaresma Garcia, Maria Fernanda Nunez, Patricia Lara Lorenzo Silagan, Destiny Amanda Madrigal, Victoria Bikel, Reina Angelina Cordova, Alexandra Ann Marquez, Janae Lee, Ashley Taylor Williams, Tiffany Ray Garcia, Zoe Marie Brown, Deborah Ashina Mupenda, Michelle Onyenyechi Okufor, Victoria Antoinette Dumlau Picasion, Marisol Eridanis Gross, Alisa Lynn Chrysler, Autumn Violet Morrow, Vanessa Alma Villanueva, Arlette Nuyola Becerra, Arby Layagan Agustin, Lazel Precious Bertuso Villa, Levia May de Vera Igama, Elizabeth Gamboa Nagget, Megan Ashley Connick, Alyssa Nicole Miranda, Chrisette Bulanati Ramirez, Jocelyn Andrea Escobar, Cigarera Gebrasalase, Cielo Ariadne Roman, Ejigo Wayamana, Ashley Lazaro Bravo, Habtu Audao, Sydney McKay Brown, Leighton Taylor Lorenzo Ilar, Alexander Joel Rankin, Nathan Salvador Quijada, Tanya Michelle Kassler, Francesca Julian Masella, Albina Agzamovna Davletbayeva, Joyce Ann Ortiz Magno, Crystal Maisie Catalina, Janai Medrano, John Benedict Sinal Relucio, Emily Nicole Olson, Juan Enrique Nava Garcia, Carol Micah Malasan, Oneida Duran Sanchez, Julia Lynn Luber, Jacqueline Pacheco Lopez, Alejandra Del Carmen Chow, Adriana Michelle Demarche, Emily K. Mengen, Ashley Nicole Arana, Jacqueline Ray McCarthy, Diana Melissa Guevara, Stephanie Magana, Ushin Shu, Daniela Firma Abbas, Patricia Agramon, Savannah Haaheo Himanu Baldamero, Christina Isabella Ayala, Leslie Peniston John, Muriel Juliana Cornejo, Montserrat Avalar, Brianna Minerva Toms, Daisy L. Cutie Chaveco, Paula Inez Sanchez, Alejandra Valdivia Escoto, Nicole Canoalani Sean, Marissa Mary Steffen, Cecilia Wintran, Stephanie Avitia Artalejo, Emma Marie Croft, Dominique Janea Lino Tisby, Sarah Samayoa Malara,
I would like to officially pronounce the class of 2025. Please congratulate our graduates. Candidates, you have been recommended for graduation by the faculty and the Chief Academic Officer of Nevada State University. By the authority vested in the Board of Regents of the State of Nevada and delegated to them to the President, I hereby confer upon the graduates of the class of 2025 who have successfully completed their program requirements and been so certified by the registrar their respective baccalaureate and master's degrees with all the rights, honors, and privileges pertaining thereto. And now, as a sign of entry into the company of the learned, you may move your tassel from the right to the left, and to all of our graduates virtually too. Be bold, be great. You have graduated from Nevada State. Congratulations, class of 2025. Members of the Board of Regents, faculty, staff, families, and friends, I present to you the Nevada State University class of 2025. Graduates, you've made your family, friends, and Nevada State proud. I would like to formally welcome you as an alumni of Nevada State University. We promise, absolutely, that's a round of applause. We promise to keep you up to date with all the happenings at Nevada State, and we ask that you keep in touch with us as well. Come back and visit often. Graduates, go out and make a difference in the lives of your family and the community. For those watching live online, here are the graduates from 2025 who were not able to attend in person today. Audience members, please remain seated until all the graduates have exited the arena. This concludes the in-person commencement ceremony. Be bold, be great, be state. Congratulations, graduates.